comedian. He's really great, and I gave him a ride here tonight, Jason Schuper.
I have been working at the same coffee shop for so long now that regular customers have started coming up to me and saying things like, "Hey, how long have you been working here anyways?" And then when I say 5 years, they get visibly sad, as though I've violated some sort of contract we had. So, well, you have a plan though, right? Do you have a plan? Yeah, I'm slowly poisoning all of you. It's taking a really long time, but I mean, clearly I'm very patient. We just redid the bathroom at that place, put in some new paint, got a new mirror, and immediately somebody tagged it up with graffiti. My understanding is that graffiti's like to warn you, you know, hey, this is so-and-so's territory, be careful. So now I have to be worried about what colors I'm wearing when I go to take a dump. And I'm really hopeful that the Crips don't run that toilet, because I shit a lot of blood. Oh. So it was like 2 in the morning the other night. I'm drunk, I'm peeing in the toilet, and I say, "Hey Jason, why don't you say something nice to yourself before you go to bed? Why don't we do a positive affirmation?" And before I could come up with anything, my brain blurted out, "Well, at least you drank all those beers. That's pretty cool, right?" I don't know about that, brain. I don't think you're right at all. I think it's been a long time since drinking all of the alcohol in the house was, you know, something to be proud of. But that's what my brain's doing now. It's turning these little minor indignities into victories, which I sort of appreciate a little bit. So Jason, you only ate Doritos for 24 hours? Way to go, you love those Doritos. That's good on you, Jason. You masturbated 8 times on your day off? That's impressive. You haven't pulled off those numbers since you were 12. You're trying your hardest not to fuck the dog. You get really scared when you smoke pot, huh? Well, when somebody knocks on the door, you are real good at hiding. Top notch at finding a place to be a coward. Do you know if you just masturbate in the theater the entire time, you're pretty much having sex with all the Avengers? It's true. Y'all know Trojan's got a new condom out? New condom on the market? True story, not making that up. It has a numbing agent on the inside of the rubber. You know, like buy a time. Seems redundant to me, you know? Don't the condoms already rob you of, you know, sensation, satisfaction? I realized pretty quickly, you know who those condoms are not for? They're not for this guy. They're not for me. They're not for me at all. My excitement over having my girlfriend come before me quickly turned into her smashing my increasingly flaccid penis against my belly, like a terrier trying to kill a lizard. There is no coming back from that. No amount of showers, not even a glass of orange juice. You're done for the night. You know, it'd be nice if condoms, lubricants, if they could do something truly useful, like teach Chinese or how to catch all those Pokemon. The best part about accidentally knocking up your girlfriend is you get to do all the rest of the drugs in the house. She can't have them, they're all for you. The only downside to that is you just did all the drugs. Probably gonna want more drugs, you know? Things are pretty stressful. Also, if you're real into watching girls puke, it's fantastic. Yeah. I myself am not a big puke fan, but if I was, oh my god, I would be in heaven. It would just be so fantastic. So diaper rash. Stupid name for that melody, right? You know, why are you dragging the diapers good name through the mud, shitty parents? Change your kids a little more often, you know? Should just be called shitty piss rash, because that's what causes it. Somebody jumps off a building and explodes on the sidewalk, we don't say they died of air poisoning. Right? Say they've been grounded, right? I think that's That's not what they say. If you keep making jokes about cutting yourself, you're gonna find out exactly which of your friends cut themselves. It's the weak ones, in case you want to. I really liked the movies of Kevin Smith as a child, so I would watch Clerks and Mallrats all the time. So when I was 14, I begged my mother to take me to go see Chasing Amy in the movie theater. That is not a good move, guys. I'm guessing nobody here has seen that movie, but my mother and I, we got to learn the ins and outs of pussy eating together. Doesn't that sound awesome, guys? What a way to bond. Isn't that wonderful? Both of us embarrassed. One of us with a horrible erection. You would think we wouldn't make that mistake again. You'd be wrong. Because who is Eyes Wide Shut for? If not for a mother and son duo that just love watching masked orgies. That's what we're into. So, if you ever stick your mother's hairbrush up your ass, don't throw it away afterwards. Don't throw it away afterwards. It raises far too many questions like, hey, where's my hairbrush? Or, have you been putting my hairbrush up your ass again? You just do your absolute best to get all the Vaseline and shit off of it, and you set it on the counter like nothing ever happened. And then when you see it, it's just like a lover that you're embarrassed to have loved at some point in your life, except for now that lover is tenderly caressing your mother's hair. One time I was super creepy, and it took me a whole day to figure it out and be ashamed. I wrote a real funny sketch about two dudes playing hide and seek in the woods. Decided to try and lure in two local comics. Comic number one had the perfect reaction to this, an unsolicited script. Nothing. He wanted nothing to do with it. I heard nothing from him. Good move, bro, because I'm trying to get you guys out into the woods. You should never go into the woods with a stranger. The only time you should go into the woods with a stranger is if you're trying to escape the police, or if the world's gone into maximum overdrive and you're trying to dodge a minivan that eats people. But comic number two was on board. He was all for it. So I start lining this thing up. Now, the key to the story is it all hinges on an erection in one of the characters' pants that you only see in the moonlight. And it's a very important scene. So I was like, all right, how are we going to do this? Dildo, right? Use a dildo? It's a good move? No, dummy. Dildos are too soft. That's not going to work at all. That's a stupid, stupid idea. How about a contraption made with a coat hanger? Probably, it might be like pointy enough for an erect penis. No! So, this is where things get super creepy. I email him and I say, well, dude, I can't find anybody else to be in the other role, so I'll just be that guy, and I'll have my friend Ben film. And the dildo and the coat hanger contraption not working out, so I'll tell you what I'll do is just see if I can work up a boner for the shoot. Oh. Think about that for another second. He's a complete stranger. And I basically said, hey man, you want to come into the woods? I'm gonna jack off for a little bit, and then I'm gonna chase you around with an erection. That's not too commendable. The only way I could have made that creepier is if I just said, you look real handsome when you sleep. Oh yeah, I got one more joke. I'm a homeowner as well. It's great. But the guy who redid my home is some sort of monster because he changed a bedroom into a bathroom and chose to put a toilet right next to a heating grate on the floor. Now, my fear of urinating into that grate and making the whole house smell like baked pea has led to me sitting down to pee. So I plopped down the other night and I jammed my little wiener down at the water and I start going. And a couple seconds in, I say, oh, this is right at all, Jason. what's going on down there? And I look down, and it's nonsense. It does not make a lick of sense to me. And then I realized, hey buddy, you didn't jam your wiener down. You jammed it into your balls, creating this ball skin cavern that is filling up with urine and running all over me and dripping into the toilet. And I thought about this for a second. It has never happened to me before. And then I got sad because I realized it's because my balls are getting longer every single year that goes by, and there's nothing you can do about that. And I don't know, what am I supposed to just kind of like lift them up and kind of set them onto the side of the rim of the toilet and twist my wiener like this and just hope that they don't tumble back into my always diarrhea? Is that how I have to live my life now? That's my time. My name's Jason Schubert. Thanks for having me.
Jason Schubert, everyone, there we go. Look at him go.